Has India given a befitting reply to all critics, to everyone who said this would be a game that would just come apart? India and Indians have stood up and delivered. Has this really silenced all the naysayers, all the modern day Cassandras? Joining me on the show this evening, Anna Singh. She's the costume designer working really hard over the last several months, putting together that mega spectacle. Headlines today's expert on all sports. Charu Sharma with us, also Prasoon Joshi, lyricist. With us also is Viraf Sarkari, executive producer of the Commonwealth opening ceremony, and Hariharan. He lit up the stage literally with his rendition of Swagatam. It's great to have you with us, Mr. Hariharan. What sort of comments? The world media is raving and ranting. You really began the show. How does it feel tonight? There was so much talk about whether these games would fall apart, would they all come together. Now it's gotten off to the grandest start possible. What are your thoughts at this time?
Well, at the moment it's like it's a state of euphoria and shock for me. You know, it was my proudest moment of life to be a part of the great opening, and I'm a proud Indian, but I think it is just tripled since yesterday, you know. And the way the children performed for this song and the incredible energy which I got from the audience was amazing. And God bless everybody who has really worked hard to put up this show. God bless them. Yeah.
And how tough was it mentally? You've done mega productions in the past. Was this the biggest thing you've ever done? And how tough was it putting 7,000 people together, dressing them all up, giving them these costumes that now from Los Angeles Times to the Sydney Morning Herald, everybody's raving about?
Well, I'm still in a state of shock and I can't believe it's actually happened. And I still am getting withdrawal symptoms, and I keep addressing the closing ceremony as the opening ceremony. So it is going to take me a little bit of time to get, used to the fact that we've actually kind of arrived well. That's why you have me here. But, well, it's been great, of course. Creatively, it's been fabulous. And, but there were certain times, at 7 o'clock in the evening, you had done with about 1,500 outfits, and there were another 500 to go. And suddenly you thought that, oh God, it's like a beginning of a day, you still have another 500 to go. And suddenly you went back and thought of the people, and especially, the person who kind of, gave us that sort of courage and that kind of spirit. And you thought of Viraf Sarkari and you said, all right, we begin the day again at 7 in the evening. And we just went ahead. And it was just that spirit with which we kind of arrived.
Okay, there's so many people who are watching, highly inquisitive about the opening ceremony. Tell them some things that they didn't find out by watching Doordarshan last night. So what happened behind the scenes? How was it just putting it all together in that madness, getting these 7,000 people out with 3 billion people watching?
It was crazy. It was like shouting on one megaphone and the megaphone dying, then us trying our voices to shout at that crowd and saying, okay, this is your lock-in time and now you have to be in your holding. And then suddenly, just before the yoga segment, the kids have decided to remove the LED lights and they're swirling it in the air and everybody's about to have a palpitation. And then you go running around to all of them and say, you can't do that now. So, they were these...
Were the kids well behaved? Because they came at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
So it was a really, really long day for them. Were they well behaved?
Yeah, they were very well behaved and they were very excited after they had all the LEDs, which was everybody was given their clothes. So they were so excited. So there was like huge cheers and hip hip hooray and everything happening backstage.